Halftime is back, baby. The guru is back. Listen, we're going to be joined any minute by the most annoying man in the world. And as we all know, that's D. Sanchez, who has a couple of things to talk about. Obviously, he's going to gloat about whatever. But we're back for the second half. Listen, first half, not much to talk about. Both offenses were sputtering. Both teams struggling to find their ground. The Giants came out flat as hell. The big story in the game so far, Daniel Jones fumble and Geno Smith injury. Geno Smith went off limping near the end of the first half. Looked like an ankle injury. Got rolled up on. Drew Lock came in to sub in for him. But before the end of the half, it looked like Geno Smith was working out on the sidelines trying to get that foot better. So we'll see what's going to go on in the second half. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, between me and you, life is short. You know what I mean? And listen, I got to work in the morning. I'm working now. But if this game stays the way it is, listen, I told you it was going to be a barn-burning sleep fest. That's just the way these teams play. I mean, these are not exciting football teams. These are teams that just get on the field and get the jobs done. Okay, so under center, we have, it looks like Geno Smith is back. Is he back? I believe he is. What a trooper. And his last throw before he went off the field, he couldn't put any weight on his back leg. It looks like Geno Smith may have got hit with a shot, something a little strong, because he's moving around and putting pressure on everything. I think my boy got a shot of Dydrexta, Hymixamine, Procaline, Dihydrate Plus. And that man is feeling no pain, but I'll tell you what he's feeling. He's feeling high. Oh my gosh, play action, pass. It goes down the field. Receiver gets tackled 80 yards out of bounds. The strikes in this game are not calling plays the way they should call plays. Like, he started to tackle in bounds, but he finished it 80 yards out of bounds. But Geno Smith looked great on that play. Play action, waited for his receiver to go across the field, threw it there on a dime. Geno Smith doesn't get a lot of attention for how great a quarterback he is. He has an arm and he has accuracy that's second to none, and he proved it last year. And again, wait. Okay. Retaliatory penalty on Seattle. Geno Smith got called for taunting. So obviously he's in his emotions right now. Yeah, Geno Smith, he's in his emotions. He obviously had something to say, and he just called him out for it. So it looks like Geno Smith. Hold on, I'm just going to send this to Mr. Annoying. So we got a first down and 10. Obviously, they backed up another 15 yards. They were in Giants territory. Now they're back on their own 45. Geno Smith under center, I formation. The toss goes to the backfield. It's Walker up the middle, keeping his feet moving for 10, 15, 16 yards out of it. I told you, kids, always keep your feet moving. Never give up on a play. And that's an example why. Walker just ending my whole fantasy day, but what are you going to do? That happens. But just showing why he's one of the preeminent running backs in the league, just getting the job done. Getting the job done on the field, my friend. So here we go. And it looks like the Giants are content to not play the run, which is softening them up because Geno Smith is attacking their secondary. They put 6 in the box right now, and they got 8 up again. Missed tackles. The backup running back for Seattle. Look, Seattle's starting to feel it, kids. Seattle is starting to feel it. They're getting their legs under them, and they're starting to move the ball. Listen, this is bully football right now. Bully football is when you know you have a team down, you know they're playing on their heels, and you just punch them in the mouth. You punch them in the mouth and you decide what's going to go on after that. But right now, smash mouth football is getting played by the Seattle Seahawks right now. They're bullying the Giants right now. They're on the Giants 25, 1st and 10. Pitch goes to the backfield. Stop for a short gain. Maybe lost the yard. I like the play though. They're still attacking. They're still moving the ball and they're still attacking the ball. Hold on, kids. Hold on. By the way, kids, shout out to all my friends on Instagram lately. Instagram is blowing up, and I love it. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 11. Geno Smith, very comfortable in the pocket now. Getting a lot of pass protection. Barely moved in the pocket. Completed a 9-yard pass or 11-yard pass. It looks like it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Listen, open the playbook. Geno Smith can do anything. He can run up the middle. He can carry the ball himself. He can throw a fade. Just on the 16 right now. They run up the middle. They fake the run, and he stopped. He stopped. Gets caught at the line and gets pulled back. Big play coming up here by Seattle. We talked about coffin time. We talked about nailing the coffin. Here's the thing. Seattle spent their time building it. Right now, as we're looking at the game, I like Seattle going for it now. 2 reasons. They've been playing the field position game all day, and the Giants have just not had good field position the whole game. A stop here would pin the Giants back. Yeah, they're going for it. And I'm not going to lie. I like the call. The Giants have proven all game they can't move down the field anyway. 4th and 1. Here's the difference. I don't think Geno Smith is going to sit down and wait for anybody to do it for him. Under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Gets it to his running back who drops the ball. 1st down Giants. Wow. Could not bring it in. Had the 1st down. We got a flag on the play. I think it's going to be an offensive holding. I think the Giants are going to decline it. And I think they're going to have a 1st down from their own 14. Again, another one of these tasty beverages, kids. Here's the call. There is no foul on the play. Turned over on downs. 1st down, New York Football Giants. Absolutely great play. Absolutely great play by them. I believe in what they're doing. Yeah. Absolutely great play. I'm going to turn the overlay on. See if anybody wants to send me any text messages. Actually, I'm going to turn it off. I'll leave it on the side. See who wants to chat with me. Listen, dial it up, kids. Look, Seattle, I like the call. Seattle gets a 1st down and a touchdown here. Essentially, the game is over. But what did they do? They gave a chance for the Giants to stay in the game. But the Giants have proven all day that they don't really look like they're ready. They haven't been able to move the ball. And of course, let's not forget they're all world running backs. Saquon Barkley's not in the game. And let's tell the truth about the New York Giants now that it's evident and clear. The New York Giants belong to Saquon Barkley. Now, if you're not serious about knowing that, and here's the thing that happened this year, and we have to face it. Did they put a bad taste in Saquon Barkley's mouth? Did they sit down and tell Saquon Barkley that we're disrespecting you and now we don't care? Because that's a lot to look at. You got to really look at that right now. Saquon Barkley might not sit down and want to believe that he can be a New York Giant anymore. So we got to really look at that. We got to really look at that's a real thing. Because obviously he's in a contract year. They franchise tagged him. They're not going to franchise tag him again. If they do, they lose him no matter what. And all injuries aside, because as we all know, pretty much for the duration of his career, Saquon Barkley's been injured. But let's keep it real. Injury or not, Saquon Barkley is one of the premier running backs in the league. And you got to take the good with the bad. Now, if you're going to take the fact that he's going to be injured a couple of times a year, I'm good with that. Because the good far outweighs the bad when it comes to Saquon Barkley. The only difference is, do the Giants want to pay that kind of money? And I'll tell you who will pay that kind of money. There's a lot of teams in this league. There's a lot of teams in this league that would pay that kind of money. And by the way, speaking of injuries, shout out to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, the diagnosis I think wasn't as bad as they thought it was at the beginning, and it looks like he's going to be able to make a full recovery again, even though it's a second major injury. Giants start off under 0-14, first and 10. Daniel Jones goes back, short pass to the flat, looks like 4 yards. Bringing up a second down. Look, Giants going to hurry up offense right now. Obviously, they're trying to get things moving. Obviously, they're trying to get things going right now. And I don't blame them. Pocket collapses on Daniel Jones, and he gets murdered again. Look, do this guy a favor. Your offensive line cannot support what they're throwing at him today. Let him dunk the ball. Stop trying to get him down the field. Like, they're just getting to him all day. And I mean, he tries to get away, but the minute he leaves the setup, somebody's in his face. Brings down a third down. It is a third and short. So another low snap. That center wants to kill him. He gets swarmed up. Another sack by the Seattle Seahawks. Listen, this is a very hungry and very determined defense. Shout out to Scuba, by the way, who's probably watching the game right now. Look, we have a very game Seattle team right now, my friends. They're in there doing what they need to do. Anytime Daniel Jones goes back in the pocket, there's pressure on him all day. He has not been able to get comfortable in the pocket whatsoever. And look, with the play calling the Giants have been making, it's no wonder that he's in that position. We got a run back coming from Seattle, about 20 yards, but there's a flag on the play. I think they're going to bring it back for a hold. It looked like there was a hold up the middle. Wow. Bad to worse. There was a holding on the offense. It looks like they're going to tack on another 5 to 10 yards after the kick. Look, these are the things that are not going to get you in this game. The Giants have to settle down on offense. And listen, let's just face it, their defense is getting tired being on the field this long. The Seattle defense has been relentless. Bobby Wagner, who I talked about in the first quarter of the game, has just been a monster. He's everywhere on the field. Anywhere you see Daniel Jones, you're seeing number 54. Giants, listen. What do you do when you're in this position? You can't get anything going on offense. Your defense doesn't be stopping anybody. And here's the thing. You're getting tired, and Seattle's at the point right now where I think they're ready to put the pressure on. It looks like the Giants have given up, and they just don't want to play anymore. And Seattle's like, well, if you don't want to play, we'll play. I mean, let's face it. If they would have got that fourth down conversion, I think we're looking at a 21-3 game. That's going to take the air. Looks like it's already out of the Giants. Now, I'm not saying whether it's bad or good that I'm playing the Giants in 2 weeks at home, but when are you gonna go? I didn't make the schedule. But if you're a team in the NFL right now, I think one of the teams that you want to play is the New York Giants. It doesn't look like they're getting anything off. And why? Saquon Barkley. And if you think Saquon Barkley is in any rush to get back on the field to take care of a football team that did not take care of him in the offseason, I think you've lost your mind a little bit. And don't forget, Saquon Barkley was the first one to get on the phone, call all the preeminent running backs in the league, get them together, and let them know that we have to get paid. So if you think he's ready to do any favors for the Giants and get back earlier than he needs to, you're sadly mistaken, my friend. Saquon has left the building, kids. He has left the building. I'm pretty sure he wants no part of the Giants coming back early. Same for Nick Chubb. Listen, congratulations to my boy out there with the Raiders, though. Josh Jacobs. He's not really doing anything. He was the number one running back in the league last year. Come this year, he got paid, not doing much of anything. But I'm not hating on the brother. He got his money. And how many of us, when you get a little extra money in your pocket, I don't feel like getting up and going to work the next day? It happens. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it should be like that. I'm saying it happens. I wish I was like that. My whole life, I've been relaxed. I waited now to this part in life to act like I'm a workaholic times 8. But I love it though. Don't stand still. You want to make things like this happen in life, you got to get up and work for it. Nobody's going to give it to you, baby. Okay, so here's the trouble. First down and 10 from the 40. Seattle goes back to the ground. Listen, like I said, Seattle is in smash mouth mode, and they're just starting to run the ball. They are just getting on the field, getting in there and doing the things they need to do to put the pressure on the Giants. And the Giants don't seem to have an answer for anything right now. The Giants don't have an answer for anything that's being thrown at them. And look, Geno Smith is fired up again. Geno Smith, they said it. Geno Smith felt he got tackled the wrong way. They didn't make the call, and he's been fired up ever since. Well, we have a back screen again, tipped at the line. Geno Smith got lucky twice. This old sidearm throw that he's doing from the line, I'm not sure that's a good idea. Because this is the second time he threw that pass and almost got picked off for it. Not a good look. Not a good look for Seattle. Again. But then again, the Giants got pressure on them. Obviously, it's a third down. It's a throwing down. Let's see how much pressure the Giants get. But it's 3rd and 5. And here is where I like dumping it in the middle. I like going in the middle and over aggressive rush. The Giants are showing blitz all the way. Nobody's in the backfield. And here's where I like dumping in the back of the... And they drop back. They bring the pressure, but they drop back. Geno has nowhere to go. He threw the ball again, got away, and just missed another pick. Geno Smith has to hold on to that ball. I don't know what he's thinking right now. I do not know what he's thinking right now, throwing the ball in the middle of nobody. And I think he should have just audibled that anyway. If you saw the Giants on the line, they literally had 9 people on the line. They dropped back 1, which meant they brought that pressure. They were bringing the heat. And it just collapsed right away. Collapsed right away on Geno. Seattle's going to go for the long field goal. I'll tell you what, it's kind of scary if they don't hit this because, hold on, kick is up. And he missed. Okay, look, I've told you about momentum swings the whole time. This is a pivotal point of the game for the Giants right now. The Giants defense know they came up with a great stop. They know they put themselves in a good position right now. Here's the thing. Take advantage of it, Giants. Capitalize somewhere. I just want to see who my kicker is. Because I know I got Myron in a lot of leagues. I don't know what I got over here. Minus, yeah. That's it, guys. Listen. Giants. It's man up or shut up time. You did the things that you were supposed to do on the field to give your team an advantage. Are you going to take advantage of it? Are you going to show them that you're the men that you think you are? Daniel Jones has had success in this game throwing the ball short, getting out of the pocket, making things happen with his feet. I think they need to do more of that. I think they need to structure this offense about getting the ball out of Daniel Jones' hand fast because the Seattle Seahawks are playing very aggressive on defense. So with a pass rush like this, with Bobby Wagner coming forward all the time, those 7, 8, 9-yard little dunks are going to give you something. But what did they do last time up? They were doing everything the right way. The minute they got a bit into the zone, what did they do? They started going to a hurry-up offense. Why? If it ain't broke, you finish it. Exactly. Don't fix it. You think I'm going to go in the street and get surgery on this face? It ain't broke. You see how pretty this shit is? What you want me to tell you? It don't need surgery. But these guys want to change what's actually working in the game. For what reason? I do not know why. So the New York Football Giants are showing proof time. Listen, I believe the Giants can get back in this game with a score. It's not like this game is insurmountable. I need to turn this off just in case I'm putting people's business in the street. Okay, listen. If I did that, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. All right, so they're showing replays of the game and what's happened so far. Basically, it translates to Daniel Jones getting killed on every play. Fumble, sack, pressure, pressure, incompletion, sack, pressure, fumble. Get the picture? Are you getting the picture? First play here. Again, Daniel Jones is flush out the pocket. Has to make a fast throw. Listen, Daniel Jones, since he's been playing in the National Football League, has been running literally for his life. It's like, yo, D, what are you doing today? I'm running. Running where? Running for my life. All day, all night, all day, all night. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Pauvre Daniel Jones. That's all the man does is run away from pressure. That brings up a 2nd and 10. And listen, the Giants are going to the line with an ounce of confidence in them. Somebody's got to fire them up, like Geno Smith is fired up. They try to hand off to Breida. Breida's up the middle, and we got a flag on the play. In the era of offensive holding, or maybe hands to the face. Personal foul face mask. That's what I thought. Listen, it's a 15-yard penalty against the Giants. Now it's time. Now it's time for them to jump up and actually decide they want to do something. Listen, I'm telling you right now, this is the pivotal drive in the game. Seattle's resting on their laurels. Seattle's over here building a coffin, making it happen, not closing the lid, and they're keeping the Giants in the game. And the score by the Giants right now changes the momentum. Don't forget the Giants are playing at home. The Giants are playing at home, so that makes every difference in the world. All right, we got a 1st and 10, and they're finally in Seattle territory. Daniel Jones drops back, gets flushed out the pocket again, and gets eaten up. A gain of a yard. Gain of a yard. Listen, the man has been running for his life all day. He has just been running for his life all day. Look, there's been the story all day. Daniel Jones backs up, gets comfortable in the pocket, pocket collapses, they kill him. That's what you've been seeing the whole day with the New York Football Giants. Do something different. Here we go. In the pistol. Daniel Jones, quick out. Gives it to the sideline on a 2nd down. Listen, somebody's finally listening to me over there in New York. That's all they need to do. Seattle's playing overly aggressive. Get that ball out of his hand fast. And here's the thing. Again, hurry up offense. I hate it that they're doing that. But they're trying to catch them off guard. They're running up the middle. Daniel Jones keeps the ball. It's a keeper. He runs for the 1st down. These are the things the Giants are going to need to do to stay in this game. I'm telling you right now, Seattle, especially the way we see the NFL's been going for the last week or so, especially in the last 2 weeks, these little leads from teams that don't want to close coffins come back to bite them in their face. It comes back to bite them in their face. You saw it with Philly, even though Philly came back and won. You saw it last week with Atlanta. You saw it this week. Like, come on. Come on. Giants run up the middle. As long as they don't move in a hurry up, I'm happy right now. Listen, they have no running game to speak of, and Seattle knows that. So I think that's what they're doing. They're playing the run on 1st down. Smart football. But that's exactly why Daniel Jones should be throwing the ball on 1st down. Play action, get it out quick. And they've had success right now in this game, especially in this drive, with Daniel Jones getting the ball out of his hand right away. You should not be holding on to that ball, waiting in that pocket to collapse for him. Because then it's either they're collapsing on him or he's running for his life. Back in the pistol, 2nd and 9 from their own 25. Okay, the rush is after him again. Dumps it outside for a short. Again, they have been doing this all day, and it's been working. And you know for a fact, this is 2-down football. The Giants are finally in the red zone after the whole game. It's their first sustained drive since the beginning of the game. You've got to get points out of this. You got to get real points out of this. Daniel Jones fakes the keeper, goes up the middle, fooled nobody. Why? What is the coach thinking? You're not fooling anybody with that. Seattle is playing the run right now. Seattle's sitting down, playing the run, sitting on the run, waiting for it to come to them. And these guys are giving up nothing in return. Absolutely nothing in return. All right, here we go. Here we go, people. Fourth down, you know it's two down football. I told you it's two down football. It's 4th and 1. Uh, Jones, get that ball out of your hand fast. Timeout's been taken. Timeout is taken by the Giants. I don't like that call. If you're going to make a decision and stick with it. Why second guess it? They had enough time on the clock to change their mind if they wanted to. Look, the Giants are just playing scared right now. They're just plain old fucking fashion playing scared football, and I hate it. Man up. It's time for you to man up. Shout out to my boy White, who was giving up on them like weeks ago. I doubt he gave up on them now. I mean, I just think he gave up, but he doesn't give up on him. But come on, he must be mad right now. He must be going out of his mind right now. Somebody stand up to the line and make a play and be a man about it. 4th and 2, if you know you're gonna 3rd and 2, if you know you're gonna go for it on 4th down anyway, throw the ball. Throw the ball. You have not been able to run the ball more than 2 yards all game. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just throw the ball. And now that you have to throw the ball, everybody's waiting for you. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. Daniel Jones pulls it back. He's in trouble. But he found the first yard marker and more. Keeps it in. Listen. Great run by Daniel Jones to sustain the drive. The Giants are in business right now, kids. The New York Football Giants are in business. And why are they in business? Because Seattle rested on their laurels. They sat on their ass and let this team get back in the game. If you ride the nails, if you buy the wood, if you hammer it together and it's sitting in the oval, close the top. Nail the coffin shut. If you don't, this is what happens. Now, if the Giants score right now, changes the whole complexion of the game. Changes the whole game with the score right now. Daniel keeps again. I'm not mad at that play for 2 reasons. Number 1, they can't run to save their life. Number 2, it seems like the only person that has any yards on the ground is Daniel Jones. And even more so than that, it's obvious he doesn't believe in his receivers right now. And I'll give everybody out there $24 if the game. Name me one New York Football Giant receiver. And you know what you do? You take that $24, you come down here, you get yourself a burger, you get yourself a sub, you get yourself a pizza, and a beverage. Why? Because I love you. 2nd and goal from the 6. Daniel Jones set back in the pocket, comes to the outside, and he's picked. And it's a pick 6. It's going to be a pick 6. Daniel Jones threw a pick 6 from the 6-yard line. Talk about heartbreak. Talk about disaster. Talk about it's time to have a quarterback controversy conversation in New York. I'm sorry. Let the judgment begin. I'm sorry, but it's time to have this conversation. From the start of his career, go back online on YouTube, go back on Facebook on your timelines with filters. Find the draft that me and Sidekick did live from Boston Pizza in Vancouver during this draft. Find out what we said about Daniel Jones. I think my exact words about Daniel Jones is the Giants drafted a player that only his mother knows. Since that draft pick, the New York Football Giants have been trying to convince the world that Daniel Jones is a quarterback in this league. He's not. This is a recurring nightmare and a recurring story with Daniel Jones. It's followed him his whole career. His whole career. We'll talk about it when we get back. Brother Stockball, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
That would be unimaginable. Here in Canada, we lose 20 people to overdose every single day. That's a crisis. Donate to help CAMH face addiction head on. Wow, my life for 4 months. Oh, that was not a party.
Ever wonder what it'd be like if horsepower and brain power had a problem? Internet without trackers, without malware with the files. Zen. Be more cyber zen. Get NordVPN.
When it comes to booking our holidays, only the best will do. One expects the VIP treatment, like free room upgrades, outstanding dining options, plenty of pampering, and being waited on, hand and foot. Luxury. Luxury escapes. Big on luxury, low on price.
All right, people, and we're back. Listen, look, man, look, this game is uglier than most of the boys that girls used to date in high school, including the pimples. I don't know what to tell you, man. What do you want me to tell you? I'm going to tell you this right now. If this game gets any uglier, I'm shutting it down early, and I'll tell you why. I'm a Dallas Cowboy, man. I got no time for this in my life, B. This is crazy. Daniel Jones gets down to the 6 yard line and throws an interception. Okay, here's why he threw the interception. You're looking to score a touchdown. You threw the ball 2 yards before the end zone. Why? Why? Meanwhile, Witherspoon, their DN, their first round pick, by the way, a man they said was the best DB coming out of the league this year. 2 sacks and a pick. He's all over the field doing everything right now. Daniel Jones does not want to see 21 ever again in his life, but he has to because Gilmore's coming in 2 weeks. Gilmore's coming in 2 to 3 weeks. So he has to see that number again. Look, it's ugly. It's ugly. We're not even out of the third quarter yet. It's ugly. He could have brought his team back in this game and threw the pick. So he goes up the middle right now. Again, doing what got them to the dance, doing what they had success with. Short drops, short throws down the field, move the ball. It works. It works. By the way, you know what works? The beautiful staff down here at the Manmark, come see them, have a drink with them. They're the most beautiful people ever. They give the best service and they love you, and they're not going to charge you for the love. It's free. Daniel Jones goes back in the pocket, short drop. We got a first down to Breida for about 5 yards. Again, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. We are 3 quarters complete in the football game. Barring another score, I'll be here with you the rest of the night. Excuse me, barring another score by Seattle. Nobody in life should have to sit through this. It is not right. This is the guru. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. This is Brothers Talk Ball. Commercial time. Where's my baby? Okay, boo. Shot time. Me and you.
This Chipotle seasoned chicken looks delicious, and so do these ancient breads. But the truth is, when something tastes really good, it looks like nothing at all. Delicious is in the details, only at Moxie's.
What do you do if your child needs hospital treatment, but your family lives far away? Ronald McDonald House is a place for families to stay while their child is in hospital. Children get stronger. Getting the right new windows with Pella is simple.
Yeah, we renovated the drafty old house. It can help find great people.
Our dedicated design project was a godsend.
We have confidence in Pella. We sold over 5 million replacement windows in the office.
So we knew our local team would be on top of every detail.
And the installation was done in just a better.
I wish Pella would tell me.
Hurry, replacement windows are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation for details.
A new episode of The Amazing Race, Wednesday at 9:30, 7 on CTV.
Fourth quarter is back and we are on. Look, let's get caught up. Giants suck. Seattle's winning. Here we go. Giants are at 2nd and 7 from their own 40. Daniel Jones drops back, pressures on him right away, dumps it out 4 yards. Breida tries to make something out of it, gets 2 yards. Listen, it's a recurring nightmare here for Daniel Jones, man. Every time he makes the ball and sets up in the pocket, somebody's trying to kill him. That would it be okay? You know what it must be for like Daniel Jones if like you had a stalker. Every time you turn around, somebody's there staring at you, looking to kill you. You know what I'm saying? You try to go to sleep, staring at you. Try to brush your teeth in the bathroom, staring at you. Get in your car to drive to work, staring at you. Ball is tipped at the line on 3rd and 9 and going nowhere. All right, so this is how it works. Another score in the game by Seattle, and we're calling this a day. Because nobody in life should have to sit through this garbage right now. This is ridiculous. One of the things that I realized about the Giants right now is, oh, wait a minute. 4th? They're going for it on 4th and 9. First down. Wait a minute. Did I just hear that correctly? The Giants got their backup quarterback in here, and you think I'm... No, that's it. That's it. I'm going to give him one chance. I'm going to give him one drive because this is not good for anybody. The backup is in the game. Daniel Jones is benched. What is that telling you about Daniel Jones now? Daniel Jones is benched. And same story for the backup. We got a hold coming up, I believe, but he scrambles to safety, gets 12 yards, but it looks like it's coming back. Look, listen. Seattle's defense has just been relentless, and I'm there's a number 90 is down. The defensive end is down for Seattle, but I'm sure he's down because he's just exhausted from chasing him all day. I don't even think it's an injury. I just think your boy got a little pinch in his side from breathing heavy from trying to catch this guy. That's all he's been doing is running after Daniel Jones and out of backup. And what was a 12-yard gain now became a 10-yard penalty. Same old for the New York Giants. They're getting the ball off of nowhere. This is crazy to watch, my friends. It is a commercial break. We'll be right back.
And we're confident because Pella offers the Pella Care Guarantee, which covers the product and installation. They perform over 7,000 quality checks in a typical hour.
Just look at all these stores. Hurry, replacement windows are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation for details.
Yesterday's hustle won't work today. You've got to do things differently. When it comes to your money, it's time to make a change. You need more than just the tools. You need someone teaching you how to use them so you're in control. Because you're willing to work hard as long as your
lemonade. Real fruit that left the farm and seen too much to ever go back. Simply Spike lemonade. It's getting juicy.
Boston Pizza harnessed analytics to test if the game was better at home or at Boston Pizza. The results are irrefutable. Catch the game with Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
Jerry Green originally second round pick in 2016, played with the Seahawks through 2020.
And we are back. Listen, it's Monday night. We've been blessed to have good Monday night games. It's not one of them. Backup for the Giants is in the game, and more of the same. Sack again. It's just Bobby Warner everywhere on the field. Like, look, there's gonna be nightmares in New York tonight. By the way, the New York press is gonna go crazy tomorrow, and heads are gonna roll. People are gonna start. We're talking about the coach of the year last year right now. Oh my gosh! Listen, karma. We're having a big lesson about karma. You don't want to pay Saquon? Look what your team. Look what's happening to your team right now. Again, short pass for nothing. Short pass for nada. Guys, listen. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm the guru, and I want to be here with you. I want to ride it out with you. I want to see it through the whole way with you. I can't. This is. I feel like James Spader in 1980s movie with Robert Downey Jr. The New York Giants are trash. You're trash. There's another sack. You're trash. That's it. Listen. I think somebody just sacked the towel girl and a cheerleader. I'm done with this stupidness. Nobody in life should have to watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, your board certified fantasy football and all sports guru, tapping out, man. I'm tapping out. This game is absolute garbage, and nobody should have to sit there and watch it. I will see you with Adam the Jet on Thursday for Thursday Night Football. Look, they're leaving in New York. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy, and they're walking out on their own football team, but I'm the bad guy. Audi, 1,100,000, G. I'll see you Thursday. If not, before the week is over, maybe Wednesday. Get you ready for the weekend.